Hey friends, I am going to do a science experiment with you today. It's called a bubbling lava lamp, and we're going to see why it bubbles, and then it will just be fun to have the bottle and you can play around with it. But I made one that kind of looks like this, and you can move it around and it looks like a lava lamp. And you can see all the bubbles moving around the water around the oil. So we're going to do that. So I made mine green, but you'll be able to pick whatever food coloring you have. So we're going to make that today. So all we need, here's the ingredients. We need a clear bottle, and you can use a water bottle. I have these ones that are a little bigger. We need food coloring, and I picked blue this time. And then we need some Alka-Seltzer, because this is what's going to make it bubble. We need some oil, and I just used vegetable oil, just cheap oil, whatever. And then we have water, because we're going to pour that into the bottle as well. So the first thing we're going to do, and I already poured a little bit in here, just because it was a lot in the measuring cup. So the first thing we're going to do is we are going to pour the oil into the water bottle. And some of it is not. There we go. Go a little slow so you won't spill, okay, you guys? And you can ask mommy and daddy or brothers and sisters to help you with this. Might be a good idea. But there's all the oil. And you want to fill it up so it's almost, so the oil fills up most of the bottle. There we go. That looks good. So now we have the oil. All right. Now the next thing, and I may not use all this water, but you just want to fill it up now, and you want to fill it almost to the top, but not all the way to the top. And if you watch, you can see some of the bubbles coming as I'm pouring the water in, and I'll show you what kind of happens. Because if you notice what's happening with the water and the oil. Is it mixing? It's not. The oil is on top and the water's on the bottom. That's density. But the water and oil do not mix. So the next thing we're going to do is you get to do some food coloring. So they say about 10 drops. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Can you keep counting with me? 7, 8, 9, 10. And you kind of want a darker color so that you can kind of see it, because once you shake it, it will get dark. I'm going to add just a couple more drops. There we go. Alrighty. So then this next part is kind of fun. So we have that in here. And we're going to take our Alka-Seltzer. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to break it up into 4 chunks. So I have 1, 2, 3, 4. So the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to drop one of these chunks into the water bottle, and let's see what happens. There we go. And I'll hold it up. What is happening? Do you guys see? The Alka-Seltzer is making it bubble. So it's moving the water up, and then the coloring is coloring it, and it's making it bubble. Do you see that? Once it kind of starts bubbling a little bit, we'll add another chunk so that we can see it again. And this will be fun to try at home as well. And then you'll just have a fun bubble lamp to go with you. I'm going to go ahead and drop another one in, and we'll see what happens. Look at all those bubbles. And then once it all bubbles, we'll put the lid on it, and you guys will be able to shake it. And then when all the bubbles kind of come together, when you shake it, it kind of looks like a wave, and then it will settle back down, and then you can shake it again, and you can watch it again. All right, we'll add another one in here. We'll get some more bubbles. So fun. And we'll add our last little piece in here, and we'll let it go. And look at all those bubbles. It looks like a real lava lamp, huh? Pretty fun. And then once it stops bubbling, we'll put the lid on it and I'll show you, and then we can shake it. And do you see that the bubbles are not mixing with the water as well? It's because the water and food coloring don't mix. All right, so we got all the bubbles in, so I'm going to put the cap on it, and make sure you have Mama Day because you want to make sure it's on tight so that it won't spill. But now what you can do is you can now shake it. And look at this, it's like a wave that kind of goes in it, a big bubble wave, because all the bubbles form together, but then they go to the bottom. And eventually it will settle, but that's an easy fix because you can just mix it again. Yep, and now you guys have your brand new lava lamps. Pretty fun. Thank you so much for doing this science experiment. I'm so glad this was a fun one. And I hope you guys have fun, and I will talk to you guys later, I'm sure. Bye, you guys. Miss you.